Hi everyone, we are here with Executive Head Chef Tom Isiodori, and he's going to be showing us how he's making pasta today.
Great, awesome. So this is our new pasta machine, and every night we make fresh pasta here at the club, which everybody loves. So Hank and I figured we'd show you guys how we actually do our pasta today. Starting out with the ingredients that we use first, I use a mixture of semolina and durum flour. Semolina is a coarser grind of the durum wheat. This is the first crushing of it, and then the second end of it you'll have the durum flour that comes from the durum wheat. I also like to add a little bit of baking soda and wheat gluten to help make the pasta a little bit, give it a little more chew. The alkalinity change from the water that we have here, we need a little, and of course you have to have salt, and we have filtered water. So this machine does everything for us. It'll mix the dough, it'll extrude the dough. We actually have a cutter adapter, which I'll show you later on, that we hook up to the machine and it'll actually cut all of our rigatonis for us. So the first thing I like to do is add the flour to the machine. So this is 1,000 grams of semolina, 1,000 grams of durum, and then I have 4 grams of baking soda and 4 grams of wheat gluten. And then what I like to put in is about 20 grams of salt. And close up the machine. And back here it has a little button that says mix. We turn it on and we'll let that mix for a few minutes. Just want everything to incorporate itself. So now we have the flour that's mixed for about 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm going to start incorporating water into the semolina and the durum. The machine is still on at this point, and I'm just gradually adding a little less than a quart of water to the 2,000 grams of, or 2,000 and what I'm looking for here is like a strudel topping looking. I don't want it to form a dough. I want it to be nice and crumbly and white and light and airy. And a lot of this is done by feel and sight. Always reserve a little bit of water in case I need it later on. We'll let this mix up for about 30-40 seconds. And what I'm looking for now is just this strudel consistency. I should be able to push it together and form a ball, and then it should break apart nice and easy for me back into the strudel stage. This could actually use just a little bit more water. Now what I like to do is I like to let this mix for about 5 to 10 minutes so that the flour gets its proper hydration, so when we're putting it through the machine we get a nice consistent and flat pasta, or smooth pasta rather. So we'll check back in about 6 minutes and we'll start extruding the pasta. Okay, so we've let the pasta mix and hydrate for about 10 minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the machine to extrude. And I'm going to turn the machine on. Now what's going to happen is the batch that we made yesterday is still here. These are bronze dies. So we don't use plastic dies or Teflon dies. This is exactly what they would use in Italy. It creates a more beautiful, rougher pasta that holds the sauce better. So we need this to run for about 3 or 4 inches, and then we'll actually have the fresh stuff coming right out. So turn the machine back on. The auger starts spinning the opposite direction so that the pasta will start coming out. And like I said, about 3 or 4 inches. The first is yesterday's stuff. And then what I like to do is about 12, 15, 16 inches of pasta. But it comes out beautiful, if you can see that. It's not sticking together. I could almost push it together and it still come apart. So I say about there. And then what I do is I roll it right around my hand. And that's an appetizer size of pasta. And we have all different sorts of dyes which we keep here in sanitary water. So whenever you order your shapes, this is how it's done. Right around your hand. And now that's an entree size of pasta. I hope you enjoyed this little demo, and stay tuned because Hank and I are going to do a lot more of these.